Holy fuck!
Edgar, someone's killed my girlfriend.
God, no shit!
Who did this? Did you see anything?
Let's see. I was taking a nap. I walked in here and immediately shit my pants to find you standing over Miss Mary with a knife in her stomach.
We got to do. I've been watching Frankenstein movies all month. I think it worked out for them every time. I'm going to rebuild her and bring her back to life.
Oh. Yeah. I just, No, sorry, wrong number. I didn't mean to call 911, totally accident.
Yeah, don't call them, don't call them.
Let me hang up.
That's stupid, that won't help.
Okay. They said they're sending a squad car over, but, let's move this body. 1 month later.
What?
Sorry. It's been 1 month. We've been down here.
Yes, and I think it's time to bring her back. Everything's complete. Now we just need lightning.
Oh. Well, it's the middle of summertime, and
Start up the machine, Edgar.
Okay, starting up the machine. Now that the giant window's open, I think that you can see clearly that it is beautiful, clear, sunny skies, not a cloud in sight. So you're sure you want to do this today, Master? Because we could be here all day.
Today's the day.
Today is the day, it sounds like. It looks like today's the day. What the fuck do I know about weather? Look, Master, a bird. It's flying, and it's... we should have closed her mouth. That's gross. I think the bird just shit in her mouth. Make sure you brush her teeth before you kiss her.
Activate the weather machine.
Oh, shit, we built a weather machine?
I was just here when I got here, so it's kind of convenient. Start it up.
Okay.
I don't know how to do shit.
How the fuck does this work?
Just hit the button.
Which one? There's like 50.
Red one.
Red one. There's like 3 of those.
Push all of them.
Okay.
Alright, now lower it down.
Jesus Christ, working me like I'm a... Well, I guess technically I am a slave. You could at least whip me.
Alright, now poke her body, see if she's alive.
Okay.
Stick over there.
Is there a specific place you would like me to poke?
Face, I guess.
Okay. I'll just stick it in her mouth, because get some of that bird shit out.
Okay. Wait. I see movement.
Yes.
See move. That, you know what that means?
Yes. I think she's farting.
That means she's alive.
Sure. Bodies don't defecate themselves after death. That's not what they do.
Okay.
Speaking of which, we never cleaned our pants out. So we've been in this room trapped with this smell of shit for like a month.
Okay, Edgar. Let's see how our science did.
Yes, that's what we'll call it. Science.
Look, she almost looks the same except scars all over her body.
Yes, why did we do that, by the way? Like, weird.
Yeah, I try to...
Her body was completely whole. All we had to do was sew her back up and strike her with lightning.
Yeah, well, I just watched Frankenstein movies. They didn't give me the science. I'm going off by the movies.
Okay.
I just thought if I cut her a couple of times, She would be all right.
Seems legit.
Yes. That's a good thing. Hello, Mary. Can you understand me? Do you understand me? Typical women when they first wake up. Do you understand me? Okay, just licking my arm. Lower.
You taste good.
So does my wiener. Ow! 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 Fuck! 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 I spit my fucking finger. Okay. No wiener lickies for you. Franken Mary. Make me a sandwich. Today. Okay, no, she's going back for the finger. Alright, basement. Getting locked in the basement. Do you think she would, hypothetically, Edgar, do you think she'd bite my goober if, hypothetically it fell into her mouth?
Hold on a second, Master.
No, Edgar. Hypothetically, we're speaking scientific. We're scientists.
I'm trying to reach a conclusion
We don't.
using hypothesis in science.
No, just.
And she's definitely gonna bite it off.
Okay. I guess. Lock her in the dungeon.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some band-aids.
cereal is coming your way. How about a monster for breakfast today?
Want a hanky, Frankie?
Thanks. And how about some wonderful Frankenberry cereal with oodles and oodles of strawberry-flavored marshmallows. And Frankenberry is part of this good, nutritious breakfast. Here comes Count Chocula. Wish you could stay. How about a monster for breakfast today?
Hey, Master, do you think we could use the Frankenstein machine on my dick?
No. So, we got Frank and Mary locked in the basement, chained up, and, I guess I'm going to get a new co-host.
Yes, another co-host.
I guess Edgar will be my co-host for this week exclusively.
Oh, just this week?
Just this week.
But I'm Edgar.
Exactly, you understand.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So, we got a couple segments. I'm sure you've seen the show, right? You haven't seen the show, Edgar? Edgar, you've seen the show, right? Like, it's on YouTube. Cool Kids with Asthma.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this website, YouTube. I don't have a cell phone
Oh my God, Edgar.
or a laptop. Hold on, I just got the text
What the fuck, Edgar? Who's...
from my mom. She uploaded a new YouTube video. It's actually pretty funny. She got like 1 million subscribers.
Okay, fuck your mom, and let's get going. What's your mom's name, by the way?
Edgar's mom.
Edgar's mom.
Edgar's
Cool.
mom.
We'll have to have her on sometime.
Yes. She sounds just like me.
Okay, well,
But she
hopefully,
has a mustache.
hopefully she'll be able to help our subscriber problems.
She looks just like Billy D. Williams, but like nothing like Billy D. Williams at all.
So there's no point in that fucking dialogue. You saying anything about Billy D. Williams, right?
I just like Billy D. Williams.
All right. Normally, let's start off the segments with dark biographies, which Mary would do a bunch of research on someone of the week, but I'm horrible at research. She's basically undead, so I just did facts instead because I'm good with facts.
All right, that sounds good to me.
So this week I'm doing facts on Mary Shelley. Do you know who that is?
No idea.
She wrote Frankenstein.
Oh, that book.
Yeah.
I don't read.
Well, okay. Fact
It's
number.
not that I don't try. I don't know how.
I shouldn't have let you like help me operate in like like super undead zombie science shit if you can't read.
Well, you didn't have me reading any books. You just had me cutting her face for some reason and
Science, Edgar.
sewing parts back on that weren't removed in the first place.
Okay. Fact number 1. Mary's mother was Mary Wollstonecraft. Wollstonecraft. One of the history's first feminist writers.
Ooh.
Yes. Fact number 2. Mary wrote Frankenstein when she was just 19, and it was published when she was 21.
Wow.
And it actually got a lot of negative reviews when it first came out. Fact number 3. Only one of three of Mary's children survived into adulthood.
I bet they only survived because she had them turned into monsters.
Maybe. I don't think so.
He
But
probably died
no.
too, and she was like, I'm gonna cut them up, put the pieces back together like a jigsaw puzzle, and strike him with some lightning. He'll be just right.
Just right.
Just fine.
Just fine.
Fine.
Alright. It's time for our next segment, which is Edgar's favorite segment.
Oh, Edgar. Sure.
It's called Trick or Treats.
Ah, trick or treating. That sounds fun. We go beat up some families, steal their candies, and
No, Trick or Treats.
I don't think you're doing it right if you're not beating up the families and stealing the candies.
This is where we try candy and we either give it a trick or a treat, as in it's good, treat, trick, bad.
Okay. I like candy, so that you had me at hello, okay?
So we got 3 different kinds today on this week.
You had me at 3.
First up on the chopping block.
Oh, you got me Reese's Peanut Butters.
Reese's Cups, or just Reese's Butter Cups.
I don't understand
Yes.
why you felt the need to try this.
Oh, good, you took 3 of them.
It fell out. It fell out. It fell out.
Edgar's like, here, let's try them, and immediately grabs 3.
It fell out.
Fell left in my mouth.
So interesting. I've actually had these before, and also has everyone else on the universe.
I know everybody's had Reese's Cups, right? But there's a reason why we're trying them this week. How do you feel about Reese's Cups in general?
Usually they're delicious. But these, I'm pretty sure, have been in your room for like a month. So,
Oh,
They're a little bit,
they've been in my room a
a
month.
little dry.
They've been in my room maybe 4 days. Maybe this wasn't the best example. They weren't as fresh.
They weren't for some reason.
Still good though. Reese cups are always good.
I always say that one of my favorites, probably my favorite candy, honestly. A little more fresher than that, but that and Milky Way is probably my two go-tos.
Yes, master.
Alright, number 2. Reese's, but this is more chocolate.
Oh, okay.
I just rip it open. Now this is chocolate heavy peanut butter Reese's. Hopefully this one will do the trick. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. I don't think it's better. It is good.
It's good. It's not perfect. I think original Reese cups are like the Goldilocks of the group. Just right.
Yeah. It's still good though. Like it reminds me of another candy bar. I'm trying to remember what it is though.
It reminds me of when you go to the store and you buy the knockoff Reese cups.
Could be that.
They used to sell them at Walmart, and my mom would buy them for me, and they were like Walmart brand Reese cups, and they were actually pretty good. They were actually better than these, which is ironic because, this was actually made by Reese's.
There's a candy bar I'm thinking of that tastes just like this, but I can't think of it right now.
Take 5?
No. But it don't matter.
One of those whey protein bars.
I don't know. But so, what are you giving this one, a treat? So far, I've given it 2 treats.
2 treats. 2 treats sounds right.
Alright. And the last candy we're trying, peanut butter.
Oh, butt nut lover bars.
These are peanut butter heavy Reese cups, more peanut butter.
They're the ones where, like, for the guys who like the nut butt butter, the butt nut butter. If you like butt nut butter, this is the candy for you. Butt nut butter bars. Better butt nut butter bars.
So let's see if peanut butter is the trick to making a better Reese cups. More peanut butter than everything else.
You know what I bet it is?
What's that?
I bet they didn't use enough butt nut butter.
Who knows out there? It's good. But is it better?
No,
No?
it's not better than the traditional.
I have to agree.
I had to prepare for this moment. I had a brilliant idea.
Holy shit. Edgar put his more chocolate and more peanut butter together and ate it as one. What just happened? What are you? Is it like one big Reese cup when you eat them together like that?
Almost perfect.
So the trick is to buy peanut butter lovers and chocolate lovers, put them together and Oreo them and eat them, and then you'll get a giant Reese cup.
Or you could just try to buy the giant Reese cup.
Or buy a regular Reese cup and everything's perfect.
I would have to say, with what I just ate, really the thing that I tasted the most from those was the cavities. But I'm going to have to go with the triple treat on that one.
I too will give triple treats all around. But OG, number 1.
OG number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Okay. It's time to move to our next segment.
Your mom.
No.
Sorry, Edgar got a little excited.
Our next segment is the most original idea in podcasting. It's an idea I came up with called Grooves Are Us, where I where we put a song at the end of each week. We pick a song, add to a playlist, and it adds up together at the end, and collectively becomes one giant playlist. Now I came up with this idea, and then we're gonna go ahead and add to the playlist. We're gonna pick a song apiece and add it to it.
Master,
Yes.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think this is a 100% original idea.
I don't understand, Edgar. What the fuck you're talking about?
Well, you see, there's this podcast that I listen to. It's pretty good. They have about 84 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're very niche. You have to be in the know to listen to them. They call themselves Two Guys in the Dark.
Yeah, I'm part of that podcast.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm with a celebrity.
Yeah,
84
cool.
people know you.
Actually, I checked it this morning. It's 86.
86 people know you.
Yeah.
That's probably because I just subscribed this morning.
What? Just now?
I mean, I've been listening for a long time, but, you know, sometimes you got a lot going on, and pushing the little subscription button it takes a lot out of you.
Okay. Well, I don't understand where you're going with this, but all right.
Anyways, on that podcast, which has been around a lot longer than this one, I'm pretty sure. They got a couple, I actually know the guy, one of the other guys, your friend, I guess, the one that you co-host with. He, we text, and he, says that you guys just filmed episode 50 the other day. So that's pretty cool. But, he says that, you know, you do the Two Guys in the Groove since, episode 2.
Uh-huh.
And there's 3 seasons of playlists on Spotify already.
Yeah.
So it's also called Two Guys in the Groove, which is really weird because this is called Grooves Are Us. So I'm starting to think you just stole his idea.
No, I don't think it was ever clarified whose idea it was. So
No, I do believe the first time that they introduced this segment, you gave full credit to him. I remember that episode.
I also remember being on meth that episode. So let's go ahead and start picking our songs.
You were on meth?
Of course I was. If I said something like that.
Oh, that's true. You don't like to give anybody but yourself credit, I forget. Sorry, master, sorry.
So my song for Grooves R Us this week is called Death for the Dead by SPF 1000.
That's a lot of SPF.
Yes. They're a cool band. You probably never heard of them.
Probably not. I
They,
just now heard about the 2 Fears Are Us, so...
You just heard about Fears R Us?
I mean, I probably heard about it before, but... Somebody suggests I start listening to it. I don't know.
But anyway, you may have heard them on a show called Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. One of their songs was on that episode. There's an episode where there's Battle of the Bands, and Grim sings this badass song. And they're one of their songs, and it's cool as fuck. But this is another one of their songs called Death for the Dead. And I love this song, and I'm going to add it to our spooky playlist, Grooves Are Us.
Cool.
So Edgar, what song are you picking?
Yeah, you know, I guess I can pull a song out of my ass real quick.
Okay, what song you going?
Let's see. Does it need to be spookies? Little creepy, little scary.
Spooky podcast, I would assume.
Oh, okay. I was going to go with my favorite song by Justin Bieber or the Wu-Tang Clan, but if I need to,
Justin Bieber and the Wu-Tang Clan.
Well, it's not. They don't do songs together. It's
That's
like
weird song.
Yeah, I was going with 2 different bands there.
Okay.
You know, it's like I could pull a song out of my ass by Wu-Tang. I could pull out the song out of my ass by Method Man, Redman. No, the RZA, R to the Z to the A, my nigga.
Okay.
I guess I'll go with Monstrance Clock. Monstrance Clock by Ghost. Yes, that sounds good to me.
Oh, I love Ghost.
Oh, me too. What a coincidence, you know. One of my friends who has that podcast where they do the songs and the 2 guys. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does, he likes them too, and he suggests their songs a lot. Master!
What's up?
Hi.
Thanks, Edgar.
I think you're great.
What'd you do? What'd you fuck up?
I might have, shit my pants.
It's time for our next segment. I'm kind of used to it at this point. Time for our next segment. Horror on the small screen.
Oh, I get it, like, because the big screen would be the movies, but the small screen is like anything that doesn't make it to the movies.
A TV show, basically.
Yes, a TV show, that's what they call them.
So this is where we watch...
Oh,
we either
boy.
watch a spooky TV show or a episode of a regular TV show that has a spooky episode. This week we watched Fairly Odd Parents, Scary Godparents.
Scary godparents.
Edgar was watching YouTube the whole time,
No, Edgar saw the whole thing.
and I was focused like a cat on a laser pointer. I was tuned in and everything else.
Yes, I saw the whole thing. Ugh. Whew. So how does this segment usually go?
We talk about what I just said, the thing we're reviewing. We're talking about a TV show this week. It's Fairly Odd Parents,
Do we give it like a number?
Scary Godparents. Yeah, it's usually on a TV show we just say if it's good or not. If we what we thought about it.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay, yes.
Yeah, I saw you had trouble focusing because you were watching YouTube.
I didn't have any trouble. I mean, it wasn't the best episode ever, but it also wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad.
It was all right.
I enjoyed it. But I have seen it before, so what had happened was I got easily distracted because I know the outcome and all the shenanigans. And I saw it coming from a mile away, so
Did you just fucking fart, Edgar?
I shit my pants again, master. I'll be right back.
Well, this is awkward.
Oh, that one's in there. Scrubbing it out with the...
Wait,
Oh, that's master's toothbrush. Better put that back.
all right, well,
Okay, I'm back, master.
that's really quick.
Don't
I don't feel like you really properly did what you were supposed to be doing.
Totally clean. Swears this.
That's why I can't have a co-host who shits himself constantly.
You know, you're hurting my feelings, master. Yeah, that's right. Your little shit-faced monster who poops himself all the time and has a hunch in his back and a weird fucking voice. Yeah, he has feelings that can be hurt, you bastard.
Oh,
So what did you think of the episode,
well, it was okay.
jerk?
I was focused the whole time, you know.
Yeah, focused on me watching YouTube.
Well, I like to mean mug you sometimes, so, you know.
90% of the time you were mean mugging. 10% of the time you watched.
Exactly.
That's why you don't know what happened.
Yeah, I did too. Scary stuff happened. They almost blew up the planet. Aliens showed up.
Their one weakness was candy.
Timmy Turner turned to a mummy.
That was kind of weird.
He's alright.
Turns out you can be whatever you dress as, so he dresses like 15 different things and becomes the crimson zombie redneck robot chin.
Yeah, he's like the Crimson Chin head. He's a vampire. He's also had like Crash Nebula legs and a
Yeah.
ballerina torso.
It did not help him though. He still got his ass kicked.
Yeah. So it's an alright episode. I don't think it was. I'm sure they have a better Halloween special out there. Maybe we'll check it out one day.
Maybe
not.
Jimmy Neutron has one.
Oh, Jimmy Neutron. You like Jimmy Neutron?
Jimmy Neutron.
That's the theme song?
That's how it ends.
That was me. What a stiff. Back then, my achy joints made it hard for me to get around. So I tried Osteo-Biflex. Osteo-Biflex has helped so many renew their joints and their lives. You see, it's not temporary relief. It safely lubricates joints and rebuilds cartilage. So over time, you're more flexible and comfortable. Osteo-Biflex from Rexall. Put some life back in your joints.
It is now time for our feature presentation. This week we're doing Frankenhooker.
Oh, Frankenhooker. I've seen this one.
Alright, good. I had you watch it. This is the last edition of Frankenstein. So, the last movie I wanted to watch was Frankenhooker. We had OG Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein. We've had the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the 1994 version. I think it was 94, 95. And we also did the Son of Frankenstein. And this time I want to take a sillier approach and to watch something, we saw some of the big pillars of the Frankenstein universe. Now I want to see one of their creations years and years later. And I was going to check out Frankenhooker. And we watched it. What did you think, Edgar?
Master, I'm going to be honest with you, Master. I felt like majorly and majorly and most of the time that this was a waste of my time. There's so many things that I could be doing in the house, so many things I could be doing in the mansion,
like
to
cleaning.
the garden, to the moat, so many things I could be doing in my bedroom. But, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10, Master.
You know what's funny? I also gave it a 4 out of 10.
Yes, I didn't feel the need to go any lower than that, but it wasn't getting any fucking higher than that. No
agree.
chance in hell.
I agree with that completely. Some notes I took. There was a scene where Jeffrey reached for a book on a bookshelf, and there was like a figure of a 2-headed green dragon. I have that figure.
That's awesome. I'll have to see it at some point.
Yeah, I don't have it in the castle, but I do have it at my other place, my parents' place. So, I thought the movie didn't take itself seriously, even though it's like a goofy premise. But have you ever seen the movie Rubber, which is about a tire rolling around blowing people up? It took itself seriously for what it was. I wish they would have done a little bit more with that, because this one was just too wacky.
The scene where all the body parts had formed pieces and somehow wrestled that muscle-bound freak to the ground and stuffed him inside the cooler, and I'm assuming had sex with him for the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
Totally lucky guy, by the way.
Okay.
I was a little bit like, that's a weird, but then it comes back in after dude had been killed. I was like, what? His head got chopped off? Excuse me, Master. Because he gets his head chopped off, and it's seriously, if you blink, you would have missed it, right? So all of a sudden, his head is on the ground, and you're like, oh, he's dead. What the fuck? And so she decides to bring him back, right? But apparently, the only way she can bring him back is to use the women's body parts. And it was kind of like her saying, hey, fuck you for bringing me back in the first place. I was happy being dead. Because she kind of is like, oh, it'll be okay. She uses the same lines that he uses. It should be fine because we're together. But you can hear her sarcasm.
Yeah. That was a weird ending. And like the graphics and effects were so fucking horrible in this movie.
He just kind of wanted to die at that point. But I feel like if it was me, I would have been like, I can make this work for like a week or two. Try it out to see what I can do. You know, with that body. And then I would have probably killed myself. Yeah.
I thought it was weird in the beginning of the movie. After his girlfriend's died, he's starting looking for body parts to replace hers. He's trying to get a gaggle of hookers, but he's drawing a lot of attention to himself.
Yes, very horrible way of going about.
And that's what got him killed, because the Zeus, or whatever his name was, Zoros,
Zoros, yes, Zoros.
He immediately knew where to look. He goes, well, I probably know who has it.
And then the hooker comes into the bar and she's saying all the things that his hookers would say.
Yeah.
And she even has the tattoo on her body. I wanted to call back to when he has the drugs. He's making
super drugs?
He's trying to make super crack.
Yes, that's so fucking stupid.
That was the dumbest thing on the earth. But let me just point out to you this real quick. He makes the super crack and he just blows the smoke in front of the rodent. And the rodent is inside of its little gerbil habitat. That is literally a bunch of holes. Literally thousands of ways for the super crack to escape. He's just hovering right above it, watching. And then the rodent explodes. Me immediately putting a gas mask on, running into the other room like, holy fuck. No, him just let it waft right up above to his face. Also, how does he survive in the room full of all the hookers when the super crack is being smoked? He just, stay low, that'll keep me safe. And they all blow up. No, bullshit. I call bullshit.
This movie, so fucking bad. The graphic, like when they blew up, it just looks like it's just made out of the shit that's made. What's pinatas made out of?
What are pinatas made out of?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
Paper, right? Paper mache?
Yeah, well, that's what it looked like it's made out of. The body parts.
So, also, calling back to the scene where he's making the super crack, let's just talk about how he sweet talks the fucking rat and talks about how he's gonna fuck the shit out of it and shit. Like, oh, I lick your lips and touch your butthole and shit like that. He doesn't really say those words, but he's like literally sweet talking this gerbil that he's about to blow up with some super crack.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes things don't go right, but sometimes things go horribly wrong.
In the very beginning, why did he make such a dangerous fucking lawnmower?
Let's just say this whole movie would not have been necessary if the girl he was dating knew how to listen.
Hey,
don't stand in front of it, you dummy. Literally, get the fuck out of in front of it. It's a Husqvarna. No, he said something like a UHF. And I was like, what the fuck? What does that mean?
This, yeah. I just don't understand. It didn't make any sense. He didn't make any sense. Why didn't he just, like, take a hooker one at a time and then chain them up? That's what I would have done.
He's afraid of getting caught, I guess. But,
well, he got caught super quick.
Yeah. But let's just talk about the one other thing. He's like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'll just take this drill and screw holes into my fucking brain, and that'll make it... Oh, I'm coming up with ideas now. Took a screw to the brain, which usually does not give people ideas. It gives them tetanus or, liquid brains.
Retardation.
Yes. Then he goes ahead and does it again because he needs that motivation. It helps him get rid of his inhibitions and helps him to be more serial killer-esque. Mm-hmm. What a dummy.
Them hookers loved them some super crack. I tell you what, until they died. But like when they were alive, they loved it. Like, you got drugs.
I was actually happy that he got mutilated and turned into whatever it was at the end of the movie. His head on a female body. Yeah. I was like, yes, you deserve that, you stupid idiot.
Yeah.
You fucking retard.
That was very dumb.
Yes. Edgar does not always agree with Master, but today Edgar and Master, same page.
I don't think this was maybe the best movie to close on the Birth of Monster chapter, but...
Sure, we could have done anything else, to be honest. Like the Victor Frankenstein movie that I have on my voodoo. Yeah, that's right, Master. I started my own voodoo.
Well, it's not as good as my voodoo count, which is almost 800 movies.
Oh, look at me. I got a wiener and it's big.
I think we can always revisit Frankenstein, but I want to close this chapter for now on Frankenstein. And I think this is just one of the children that the original Frankenstein movie made. Unfortunately, it was
The ugly bastard child
Yeah.
that fucking fell down into the well and drowned, but they somehow brought it back up and repurposed it, managed to bring it back to life, only for it to fall down a flight of stairs and be bludgeoned to death by cannibals.
But I also think it's important we don't look at all the beauty of the series of Frankenstein. We look at some of the ugly.
Yeah, sometimes you brush your teeth with toothpaste, sometimes you brush your teeth with fucking shit.
No.
No?
No.
Sometimes you brush your teeth with shampoo?
Just toothpaste or nothing.
Okay, maybe sometimes you brush your teeth with shit tasting toothpaste? Ooh, I bought this toothpaste. I did not know that it would taste like shit before I bought it, but then I tried it and it tastes like shit and now I need to go buy new toothpaste. So you got to take the good with the bad is what I'm saying here.
Well, Edgar, I've had fun this week.
Master, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm closing up.
No, on your phone. What are you doing on your phone?
Oh.
In the middle of a podcast.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm single now, and I think it's time to move on. And
Right now is the best time to move on.
well,
Middle of a podcast, we're recording.
listen.
Who are you talking to? Who is she?
It's nobody. It's a bunch of women. It's on a dating app called.
Yeah, Big Ebony Beauties. Yes.
No, it's called.
I know that site very well.
It's called Plenty of Screams, and it's the local dating app in this town. And
What a weird app. Plenty of screams.
really, that's funny because Edgarina's on here. Your wife.
Edgrina is on there.
Yeah, which is pretty sure might be just you in a wig, but you're on here.
Shut up. I
It
don't
says
wear wigs.
DTF, down for anything, especially in my mouth.
I am going to go talk to my wife right now.
Okay, well, that's going to be it for this week on Fears or Us.
Edgrina, what the hell is this? Oh no, it's not what it looks like, Edgar. It's not what it looks like. It looks pretty much like what it looks like. You've been on here slutting around, and you've been fucking with the other men. What is? Let me see your phone. Yeah, Message from Big Hairy Black Stanley says, what does this say? Oh, I'm going to make you slobber on my knobber like a corn on the cobber. I don't even know what a corn on the cobber is, I swear. No, Edgrina, it's over. We're done. Forever. Don't you ever come back here. Please, Edgar. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It's just, you work so much. And I get so lonely. And sometimes, at night, when you're not there to please me, I go on the app. And I pretty much go like anybody that I can. Sometimes, I mean, the most I got like, I was 5 guys in here one time. And they all plow me from behind. And, you know, they just take care of me when you're not here. Oh, Edgrina, I can't stay mad at you. You're a fucking slut, but I love you.
Anyways,
I love you too.
come back with chapter 2.
Baby. I love you too, baby.
Come back with chapter 2. I have a new co-host, and we'll be on a new series. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the fucking recorder off right now. Oh, Jesus.
Sticking in me.
Oh, God.
It's so small, just like I like it.